Hello Comic Army, my name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this video finds you safe and well. Well, I'm parked outside my comic shop Retro Rocket Comics here in Cambridge, Ontario. It's plus 2 degrees Celsius or 35 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's New Comic Book Day. Let's go get that pull list. Alright, let's take a look at the new books for New Comic Book Day here, Retro Rocket Comics. Here's Captain America issue number 5. This will be on my pull list. The new Amazing Spider-Man. I gotta admit, I am not a fan of this particular cover. However, as always, it will be in my pull list. Vengeance of Moon Knight issue number 1. I believe we have a new Moon Knight in this issue. Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. For those that are interested in specs, this might be a book for you. Apparently they're introducing Zombie 2099. New Planet, Beware of the Planet of the Apes. New Silver Surfer. New Marvel Zombies, Black, White, and Blood, issue number 4. Kid Venom Origins, which I believe is just a collection of stories. And Marvel Meow. I know there's some new Star Wars this week. Oh yes, there's the new Shadows of Starlight. Again, there's some first appearances in that book for those that are interested in specking. Venom 29, that'll be on my pull list. Thanos, issue number 2, Smash of the Titans. New Darth Vader this week. That's a nice cover. Ahsoka Tano. Let's take a look at the DC books. I know that there's a new Batman. This will probably be on everyone's pull list, including my own. Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville, issue number 5. New Poison Ivy this week. Now, the cover A is interesting, but some of those other variant covers are just gorgeous. Poison Ivy really does have some nice variant covers. This one will be in my pull list. Kneel Before Zod, issue number 1. New Titans, Beast World Tour Atlantis. New Superman 78, issue number 3. Let's take a look at some of those indies. New Conan, Borealis, Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, Red Sonja, Vampirella. Alright, let's go pick up some books. Well, Comic Army, this is going to be a little bit of a quicker video. As you can see, this is a light week for me for New Comic Book Day. But again, I want to thank Chris here at Retro Rocket Comics for having my pull list waiting for me. Please make sure that you give Retro Rocket Comics a follow across all their social media platforms. I would greatly appreciate it. And what I would also appreciate is you hitting that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed. Get a comment ready. Let me know. What book are you looking forward to reading the week most this week? Myself, I gotta admit it, I'm looking forward to reading The Amazing Spider-Man, but not for the art, because let me tell you, if the art on the inside mirrors this cover art, this is terrible. Like, this is worse than the last issue. Like, come on. Like, how tall is the Kingpin really here? He's got tiny little legs, and Typhoid Mary is just as tall as what he is here. And look at the size of that pistol. This is bad. This is not the kind of art you want to feature on your franchise title for just a normal cover A. Come on, Marvel. Come on, John Romita Jr. Like, I just not good. However, Gang War is pretty good. Let's hope that it carries over, because Miles last week was really good. Okay, another cover that's kind of meh is Venom 29. So I was talking with Chris just a little while ago about Venom. I'm kind of thinking over the last couple of years, maybe Donny Cates' run, at least for those first 15-20 issues, is the best Venom writing we're gonna have. Because Al Ewing right now, it's not doing so well. Not doing so well. A book that I'm really enjoying, that I think everyone should consider picking up, is Captain America. Now, this gorgeous cover is a candidate for cover of the week. but it's not my number one cover, but it is probably the best Marvel cover this week. Yeah, it's really good, and Straczynski, I hope I pronounced that correctly, has been doing a real good job with this volume of Captain America. Really enjoying it. And I'm kind of rolling the dice on this. I gotta admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Miguel O'Hara as Spider-Man. Apologies to Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics. I know that he likes Miguel. But I'm giving this a shot. This is Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, featuring Zombie of 2099. Now, talking with Chris, the owner of Retro Rocket Comics, he's saying that this particular series is going to be monster-based. So we may even have an appearance of Man-Thing somewhere in this arc. So that's something I'm looking forward to. So this cover, by the way, actually is really nice as well. So yeah, Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man, issue number 1. Let's flip over to DC and their franchise title, which is Batman. Like everyone else today, I picked up Batman 141. Hoping that this is good. The last couple issues, for me, you know, it's tough to say that about Chip Zdarsky, but for me, it's kind of been so I'm hoping that this is better. I really think Detective Comics has been better over the last few months than the Batman regular title. But, you know, things can change very quickly. So Batman 141, this is it. Cover of the week. Cover of the week for me belongs to the B cover for Poison Ivy, issue 14. This gorgeous take on Poison Ivy by In-Hyuk Lee. This is just very, very good. And like I mentioned earlier, Poison Ivy, her variants seem to be some of the best across all comic books, in my opinion. A lot of superstar artists have been doing the odd variant cover for Poison Ivy, and this one is right up there as well. This is Poison Ivy 18, and again, Poison Ivy is probably one of those DC titles that most people aren't reading, but you should be. It's been very, very good consistently all the way. My final book was a gift from Chris from Retro Rocket Comics, and it completes the trilogy of Jenny Frison covers when it comes to the foil edition of Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. And this is the main characters near the end of their life. So I'm hoping that this foil cover shows up nice. But again, this is Jenny Frison doing Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. Yeah, apologies about the glare. Yeah, this is just, it's so foily, it's hard to look at with any kind of bright light. But yeah, this is pretty special. So Chris, thank you so much. This is going right into that Jenny Frison PC. And it's nice to have all three of these wonderful foils. So Comic Army, that's it. That's all. A little bit of a light haul this week. Please make sure again that you hit that like button. Please leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribed. Consider joining the Comic Army by becoming a channel member. The first Wednesday of every month, I do a very large appreciation giveaway, which I like to call the Comic Army Box. So at this point, hey, the book I'm looking forward to reading the most is probably The Amazing Spider-Man, just because gang war. How about you? What are you looking forward to reading? Go ahead, let me know. Till we see you again, take care.